Is moving essential? Is it?
Hey YouTube, if you're new to my channel, my name is Slayton, and please like and subscribe. So, is moving essential? Would you consider moving essential right now during coronavirus? Many people will question this during coronavirus because many people are unknown of if movers are going to be able to help them, if things are going to be closed, if people are going to be around, if they're going to be able to get into their new house or even get into their new job. I'm going to outline some of the tips for traveling and moving during the coronavirus. So, with coronavirus being around, social distancing is very important. You need to have your mask on, at least have hand sanitizer with you at all times, because there's many germs that are out there that many people have and do not know that they have and can give you. So, for moving during the coronavirus, I wanted to outline that you need to clean as you pack. Packing as you clean or cleaning as you pack will be very helpful because it will clean unknown items that you have and that you're taking with you to your new location, and it will clean and reduce some of the germs from getting onto it, so when you put it in your new house, it's not spreading throughout the apartment or the household, and you're not getting sick, your kids aren't getting sick, or your animals aren't getting sick. It just reduces the germs and you contracting the COVID-19. The second tip that I have is to call your movers ahead of time if you're using movers. So this allows movers to be on schedule, not at last minute, because many movers do not know when they're coming into work as well as calling your job ahead of time if you're moving because of a job opportunity. Please find out all the information that you need to know prior to moving to your new location. Then you can find out if your job is actually allowing you to start on time. For example, I have another internship here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, so I had to move here for maybe about 5 weeks long. Previously, it was a 10-week internship, and me being in contact with my supervisor and my company during this COVID-19, I was able to find out that I had a later start date as well as a shorter internship. Although I'm very grateful for this internship because it gives me a lot of opportunity to build onto my knowledge as a mechanical engineering student at George Mason University. So tip number 3 is to at least finish packing 24 hours in advance to moving. Everything will be packed up, ready to go. It'll be less germs on your items from people touching it. And then you'll be able to know what you have and what you need to have. So when you go to the store, you need to at least make a list of some of the things you need for your moving essentials. Your moving essentials should always be new mask, hand sanitizer, gloves, disinfecting wipes, and even Lysol. This can reduce the amount of germs being spreaded to you and to others, and always remain 6 feet apart from one another. So now you all may be asking, why did you move? Like I said previously, I moved because I needed another internship, and I had another internship opportunity with the same company that I had at Plant Vogel, just in a new location. Moving here was very scary because I've never been to Tennessee before in my life, and I've never even heard of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Whenever I think of Tennessee, I think of Memphis, Nashville, or even Knoxville. But here I'm in Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge is maybe 25-30 minutes away from Knoxville, which is not too far. And I found out a lot of information about Oak Ridge, Tennessee that I would like to share with you all if you're interested in mechanical engineering or engineering in general, or even nuclear energy. So Oak Ridge, Tennessee I'm going to read off this, is a secret city. Oak Ridge, Tennessee was created by the Manhattan Project to help build the world's first atomic bomb to end World War II.
I know you all have learned about that in your history class.
Maybe in elementary or middle school or even in high school. And it's always been known about Hiroshima and Nagasaki in World War II. So over 100,000 workers came to Oak Ridge, Tennessee between 1942 and 1945 as a part of this massive effort to create a stop to World War II. So as a mechanical field engineer, I will be in the production or facilitation of helping with this uranium processing facility here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. So the Manhattan Project, as you all know, cost around $1.9 billion, and making it was one of the most expensive gambles of the war. And Oak Ridge's main job was to separate uranium-235 from natural uranium on a scale that's never been attempted before. So there were 3 pioneering engineering plants used and approaches to concentrate this uranium-235, and a 4th Oak Ridge plant was the first production reactor here. So in 1945, as you all know, the atomic bomb successfully ended World War II, and since then the presence of nuclear weapons has been very scary. So another interesting fact that I found out about Oak Ridge, Tennessee is that as an African American woman, I was very unknown coming here because I'd never been to Tennessee before. Like I stated, I was unsure of whether there were going to be people there like me or people were going to be friendly. But I came to find out after checking into my hotel. As you all know, I'm moving from Richmond, Virginia. I have a hotel here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee for my 5 weeks. I found out that Oak Ridge, Tennessee was the first public school system to desegregate in the South. So as you all know, on May 7th of 1954, the U.S. Supreme Court issued its landmark of Brown versus Board of Education ruling, which declared that segregation in public schools was illegal. Interestingly, this historic ruling failed to specify a date when the full integration was required, which slowly implemented in the United States. Across the South, public schools nervously waited to see who would go first. So beyond concerns of possible social unrest, Southern school systems that worried about integration might jeopardize state funding and license. Oak Ridge, Tennessee was the first to desegregate schools, and they're very big on supporting Black Lives Matter. This was very big to me coming here because there were 85 brave Oak Ridge young people who were the very first to desegregate public schooling systems today, and they're still alive. I also found out at the UPF site that I'll be working on, there are many African Americans that work to help produce and facilitate in the production of these atomic bombs for World War II. So if you all have any more questions about Oak Ridge, Tennessee, or even moving during the coronavirus, please do not hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe. And also, please comment if you're from Knoxville or Oak Ridge, Tennessee, of what is something to do here. What is some fun things to do here when I came.